All right, so the first thing you're gonna need to do this math spiral is a spiral notebook. So make sure you pick up a spiral notebook, and then you'll see that I've packed this in your packet today. This is gonna be your cover. You're going to cut it out how you want to, then you're gonna color it how you want to, and then you're gonna glue it on the front cover. So take your time and make it look pretty, because you're gonna have it all year long. Okay, and the most important thing is your name. So don't forget to put your name at the top, very important. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm gonna glue it on. It's probably better if you use a glue stick, but I don't have a glue stick, so I'm just gonna use glue. Place it right on the front cover. It's fine if you can still see like this kind of stuff, that's okay. You just need to see that it's your math notebook and that your name is on it, and it's glued on really nicely so it doesn't come off, so that we can always know it's yours, okay? So that's the beginning of your math notebook. Now every day I'm gonna give you a question of the day, a math question of the day. And the first one is, I am thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Name 3 numbers this could be. So when you get your math question of the day, you go to the first page in your notebook and you decide where you want it. I'm gonna trim mine a little so it fits better. Just make sure you don't cut any of the words off. And then I'm gonna glue it. There. Now I've put it at the top of my page. And now I'm gonna answer it. So I've given myself plenty of room to answer the question. The question is, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20. Name 3 numbers this could be. I'm not gonna tell you my answers because I don't want, I want you to be able to do your own. So write your 3 answers down. Then we're gonna turn the page. Now, I'm giving you this awesome hundreds chart, right? I love it. The one thing we're gonna need to do is cut it because it's a little too big for your notebook. So just cut along the black lines, the outside black lines. We're leaving all the numbers in there. Okay, once you have it cut out where you know it'll fit on the paper, which, man, it's barely gonna fit, but it'll fit. Glue it on. Get the edges because you don't want it coming off. But don't put too much glue because that's gross too. So this one we're going to be really careful with because it is very close to the edge. But see, it fits. See? So push it down so it stays good and glued. Again, I recommend a glue stick versus the glue. And then I'm going to cut this out so I can glue it to the top because I want to know that that's my hundreds chart. Okay, once I have it cut out, again, I'm going to glue. And boom. Hundreds chart, okay? Now we'll always have it. Anytime we need to look at the hundreds chart, we can see it, okay? And the next thing in your packet is this. You're gonna do, it says students cut into strips from top to bottom. These strips will be used for pattern identification during lesson 1. So all you have to do is you're gonna cut it just like this. So you're gonna have a strip of each line, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off because it's getting on my nerves. continue cutting my strips. Now I have all my strips, and what I want to do with those is I want to see where I can find some patterns in the hundreds chart, okay? And I want you guys to do that, so we're going to discuss that when we meet on Zoom. But have all these ready so that if you see a certain pattern, like for instance, when I look at this and I put it here, I think, oh my goodness, these all end with 1. That's a pattern, because a pattern is anything that repeats itself. So now I know that one of the patterns in here is that the first line, everything ends in 1. So then you'll decide other patterns as we go. So keep these with you if you want to put them in a zippy or something so you don't lose them. Keep them with you for the lesson, okay?